YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Money Mike. Today is another day, another deal. All right, guys, so this is the video y'all been waiting for. This project has definitely taken me a long time, exactly almost 5 months to be exact, but we are at the finale of this project, so I'm happy to show you guys the results. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around. Y'all already know where we at. We back in Fairburn. We are finally 100% done. You guys can see my real estate agent sign in the yard, but this is the house. Let me show you guys. So you guys remember from the previous video, it used to be like metal railing here. We finally got all that rusted metal railing out. Got you a nice new modern front porch, Craftsman door, updated lighting, with updated lighting. We had to change a lot of these fascia boards, especially on this side. You guys remember from the previous videos, it's a lot of trees on this side of the house, on this right side of the house. So it was a lot of trees and branches hanging over this side, and we had to cut some of those back and replace, it's hard to see because of the sun, but we had to replace a lot of this wood here, a lot of the fascia boards and soffit. But we finally got all that changed out, replaced, and painted. So yeah, that was probably the biggest thing that we had to do on the outside. Even on the back, let me show you the back side of the house, because I don't think I showed you guys the back of the house. So but it really was a lot to do on this side. Same thing with this side. You guys can see I had to take my pole saw and cut these branches off of this tree. I had to cut them back off of the house because there was so many branches like hanging over the roof of the house, and I had to cut all that back so we can change out these fascia boards. So it was a lot that we had to do on the outside of the house that I didn't show y'all before, but I just wanted to point that out because that kind of added additional time to the project. But you know, like I said, if you're gonna do it right, you know. But yeah, let me take you inside, or let me show you guys the fence. That was something else that we did on the outside, just to give them a little privacy fence. So that's the front. We did a new fence. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the previous videos, the old fence was just falling over. It was rotted out. So we changed that out, put some, we sprayed this and put some pine straw down. So let me show you guys inside. All right, so this is that very first room. If you guys remember from the very first video of this series, when I did this first walkthrough, this was just like a extra, it was an addition already, but it wasn't really technically a bedroom because it didn't have a vent and a closet. Now you guys can see that we actually walled this up. We walled this up so you don't see the old brick of the house, but it's now a room, and it does have its own private closet. Very important because this is now a true bedroom. So we added a bedroom here in this house. If we come out here, this is just a foyer into the dining room. You guys remember this? Oh, look at that flooring. Oh, Jesus. That is just beautiful. From the very first time you guys saw this house, you guys know that's my favorite light up there. But look at this kitchen. Look at this kitchen. It's just so nice to finally see it all put together and cleaned up. Beautiful island, beautiful kitchen, from the cabinets to the countertops. You have that open concept into the dining area. And you guys remember, we also opened this up. This used to be a doorway right here from the very first video. We opened this up so you have just a bigger, open concept throughout the whole house. This is the living room. So you got your living room, you have your kitchen, and you got your dining room. It's very welcoming, it's very inviting. You can have, put you a big dining table here, have the family together. You can put some seats right here, have the family together. Just a nice place to host a Thanksgiving meal. And then you can have all your family here in the living room as well. Probably put a TV along on that wall and a wraparound couch. Just very nice. Let me know what y'all think so far in the comments below. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let me show you guys the rest of the house. This is that bathroom. Finally cleaned up. Finally cleaned up. You guys can see the tub is tiled, toilet is set. So that's the bathroom. This is the second bedroom. The biggest thing in this room, you guys remember, the flooring here had buckled, but like I said I was gonna do, I went with the original hardwood. We pieced it back in. We pieced in this flooring back in. We sanded it down and stained it. And I want you guys to notice with this flooring, what I tried to do is I always try to stick to my scope of work. I had a lot of people tell me, a lot of contractors tell me that, oh no, the flooring is too far gone. I should just do carpet. Man, always trust your gut, man. Always try to stick to your scope of work and always trust your gut. But look how beautiful this flooring came out, right? And even this flooring is different. Like all the bedrooms and the living room over there have original hardwood, but this wood is more of a LVP. This wood is a LVP. So what I tried to do was get this wood and then get a stain to just try to get as close as possible to this one. So you guys can see it is two different colors, but it's just the closest I could get. But it looks all beautiful now. It's all put down together. Remember, in this kitchen it was like laminate flooring that was peeling and cracked, but you just got this beautiful LVP flooring that's waterproof and water resistant. And then in your bedrooms and your living room, you have this nice natural hardwood that is just going to last. It's just going to last a long time. This is the original hardwood in the house. Lastly, so this is the third bedroom. This used to be the kids' bedroom, but remember in the very first video, this was a closet. We added this bathroom. See, everything is finally set in. You got your rain head shower. The toilet is finally set, and we did go with the vanity sink and the mirror. Remember, I had like a vanity. Oh, we went with the pedestal sink. Excuse me. I had a vanity in here. It just would not fit. It was not functional because you could not use the toilet. So now you actually have room. You actually have room to sit on the toilet, wash your hands, and get in the shower. You know, whereas before, if I left that vanity in here, you would not be able to use the bathroom. You would not be able to use this toilet just because of the space. It's just a much smaller space because this used to be a closet, but we made it work. You got a nice, beautiful shower, toilet, and a sink right there. So yeah, guys, go back to we're back in the living room, front door. So like I said, guys, this project did take me a while. This project took me 5 months. There was definitely a whole lot more that I had to pay attention to, like that flooring and some of the exterior. But nonetheless, I stuck to my scope of work and I got it done. I saw the project through to completion, which is very important. I really hate starting projects and not finishing. I'm not one of those guys. The biggest takeaway I would say that I learned from this process is number one, trust your gut. Always get 3 bids for a job before you go with the contractor or whatever. Get 3 bids and get a timeline too. Get a timeline, because this project definitely shouldn't have took me that long, but you know, that kind of goes without saying. Definitely get you a timeline. People will never tell you what they cannot do, but you know, you gotta kind of get them. If y'all agree on a price, you guys agree on a timeline, then it will be no misunderstanding, okay? So that's definitely a big takeaway. And lastly, stick to your scope of work. Try not to have a bunch of change orders. Don't add stuff. Don't, you know, modify stuff too much, because when you bought the house, you already kind of had an idea of what you wanted to do. So those are my 3 biggest takeaways. Trust your gut being number 1. Number 2, get 3 bids. Number 3 is no change orders. Stick to your scope of work. That's very important. You don't want to be adding a lot of things because it just, you will literally drastically change your project, you know. With this project, like I said in the previous video, I did a lot to increase the value in this home. You guys saw the extra bathroom, you see the extra bedroom. Worst case scenario, like we are listing this project now, worst case scenario, if I don't get my number on this house, I'll just keep it, you know, and probably do Airbnb on this house. It's nice enough, you know, everything in here is brand new. So let me know what you guys think so far in the comments below. And until next time, my friends, I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Peace.